Hi there, this is Pam with Pam's Paper Place, and I have a little golden book I'd like to share with you. It's a custom order. This is Hansel and Gretel. It's one of the older versions. I have really pretty pom-pom trim here, and I have this green organza closure. It's quite chunky, and I have this really pretty fabric. And then it has these buttons here. And then I have also this dangle bead charm. I have, let's see, I have a leaf here that says hope. Here's a candy with a little candy cane charm. Here's a bead that I made. And then we have this pretty flower, this bead charm, and that says love, and this little boy and girl. Oops. Thought that would look like Hansel and Gretel a little bit, and then this little heart charm. And it has two signatures sewn in. So I think that's really pretty. And here's the back with the pom-pom trim. And then we'll just go on in. I found this older, was like a record, had books and a record that went along with the books. And it had Hansel and Gretel in it. So I like this image here. So I cut that out of there, out of the book. I made this little booklet. And it has lots of little papers for journaling in. So that goes in here. It has this little pink pom-pom trim on the side, little mini pom-pom. Here is a little pocket. I used some candy stickers. There's a little piece of licorice. You could journal there. Here's a little card, and it has this sparkly tool. And here is a little card for journaling. On this side, it's a little candy. It has a little Candyland theme in a way. You could add pictures to this, and then you could also, write something here. It has some of that little mini pom-poms. You could also tuck something under there. Here you could add information, and here's some kind of a sprinkles paper. Here's the beginning of the book. And it's 1982 is the last revision. Here's some paper here. Little music sheet. I think that's Do Re Mi. Added this little gingerbread man. There's another tag with that sparkly tool. Here's a little spot here. You could add a tag here inside of a tag. Add a picture on the back. And here's a big envelope, and it opens up, pretty colors, and it tucks back in there so you could add what you would like in there. Here's some children's writing paper. Here's a little gingerbread, has a little flip up here, and you could also add a tag here. And I added different colors of ribbons, so you can see all the little ribbons. It's quite full. Took me a while to get this done. Then I did this little pinwheel and added some sparkles to it with a little index card and some more paper. Sprinkle paper for writing. And here's a little bag. And there's just some pink textured paper for a picture of journaling. Here's another little index card for journaling. And here's some writing paper. Oops, some glue. And this is an old vintage Hansel and Gretel. So I added that storybook there. Here we have a little tag with some seam binding, and I added an index card to the back for journaling. And here I added some, I think, tea-dyed paper on the back for journaling. So we got bright, colorful papers on this belly band with this ribbon. Here is a little side tuck here. Added this cute gingerbread, and it has another tuck. There's a little lollipop there. I added some colorful little stickers of candy. You can journal here. More of this story. Some pink writing paper. And I sprinkled up these candies here. And here's a little booklet you could write in with a little sucker and rickrack. And this is a little tag. And I have a couple little Candyland pieces, game pieces. Here's the middle of the first signature, and this opens up the envelope. It's got bright candies. And then you could journal on the back of these. There's one on that side too. So I thought it was kind of a fun envelope. Then there's more of this bright satin stripe ribbon. And here we have a little tuck. Here's a little tag with a puffy candy sticker. Goes in here. Pink line paper, and there's the story. And you can journal here. Here's some cute candy stickers. And then this, I just paper clipped it on. It was kind of a candy story. Little dog of the sugar plum tree has that poem. And then you can also journal here. And that would clip back on. I also added a tag on the side with some rickrack. Here's that vintage Hansel and Gretel book. And with a little bag with a yellow index card and another place to journal and put a picture. And here's a paper bag. You could fill that up with whatever you'd like. And added this piece of candy. A popsicle I added to that belly band, and then you could journal on the back or put a picture. Writing. There's this story. And then I added this gingerbread house, and there's another one of these little Candyland cards, and in places to journal. And here's some of the purple tab. And I got this sparkly little side tuck with this cute little gingerbread I put on there. Places to journal or for pictures. Little music sheet, do re mi. It's a gingerbread house. And here's also a sparkly gingerbread house. Add another Candyland card. And a couple more spots for journaling. Cute little gingerbread guy. You could add something here. Little tuck there. And here's a place for a picture journaling. I added this little lollipop. And I got cute rickrack and some of these little mini pom-poms. And here's a place to journal and another one of the little Candyland cards. That's the end of the first signature. Here's the second signature. And here's another little Candyland card. Tucks on there. Here's an envelope, same thing. You could add what you wanted in there, and has this little sparkly tuck. We have more of this story. And here's a tuck with, it's got donuts and sparkly things. You could add a note there. Little fabric tab. Another place to journal here and here. And I have a belly band. I added this cute little gingerbread guy. Could add pictures. And this opens up for more journaling. And then we have another little spot to journal. This one, and you could also tuck something there. And here's a little cake sticker. You could journal in there. Also journal here. I backed it with some Kool-Aid dye paper. Music paper. This flips up for writing. Added this little candy, and here's a little spot for a picture or journaling. There's one of these little tabs here. Cute little gingerbread guy. Sprinkled the love. Little pretty note card. Tuck in there. Here's another little bag. A couple more index cards and another little card. Writing. We have a little candy spot, and I added some rickrack to the top of this. Diagonal pocket. And we got this little spot. Just opens up for writing. Polka dot paper. And then this, you just can open it up and write. Or add a picture, whatever you'd like. Oops, actually it wasn't supposed to be in there. And then we have this, and it has, you could add something underneath here. It's got a little candy sparkly sticker. Room for journaling. And we just put that right in there. Here's another satin ribbon tab. Little pretty paper. Here's the center with this envelope. Opens up like the other. And you got pink paper. Put a picture in. Happy, awesome. So it's got fun, colorful elements. I sparkled these candies up. We have this little candy here with a little tag, added rickrack. On this side, some more rickrack with a tag that comes out. And index card for journaling. Added this little tuck. Here's a Candyland card, place to journal. Another little bag. Couple cards in there. And this is from the vintage Hansel and Gretel book. It's got some satin ribbon tab there. And here's a place to journal. And there's real sparkly paper with some rickrack to journal. Then you could tuck something under here. Have a little mini pom-poms there. And they're dancing, they're happy. And added these little candies here. And then we have a little tag here. And a tag here with some polka dot ribbon. This is from that vintage Hansel and Gretel. I added a pocket with a journal card or picture card, and this is Kool-Aid dyed paper on the back for journaling paper. Journal here. Added some candy stickers. There's the dad. We have another little pocket for pictures and journaling with a cute little gingerbread guy. And then we have another little ribbon tab here. There's a diagonal. Added that little lollipop candy here. And you can add a picture on the back. Paper. And there's more of the story. And this is that vintage Hansel and Gretel. And then we got this cute little journal card. I added a gingerbread man too. So that is Hansel and Gretel. I added this little mini pom-pom trim here. And there's the back. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through of this little Hansel and Gretel book that I made. Have a great night. Bye-bye.